For decades, you've been told one thing by your doctor: just keep walking. Walking has been hailed as the gold standard of exercise for seniors, and for good reason. It's accessible and it keeps you moving. But what if I told you that for many of us over 60, walking is simply not enough? What if, on its own, it could be leaving you vulnerable to the very things you fear most, like falls, muscle loss, and a decline in your independence? What about the days your joints ache too much to go for a long walk? What about the bad weather? And more importantly, what is walking not doing for your lateral stability, your upper body strength, or your deep core muscles? Today, we are going to go beyond walking. We will reveal 7 simple, yet profoundly effective exercises that, when combined, are far better than walking alone. These are doctor-recommended movements you can do in the comfort of your own home, with no gym and no equipment, to build true, full-body strength, improve your circulation, and restore your stability from the ground up. The why walking isn't always enough. Before we dive into the exercises, it's crucial to understand why we need to supplement our walking routine. Walking is a fantastic cardiovascular exercise, but it has 3 key limitations for seniors. First, it's only forward motion. All your movement is in one plane, the sagittal plane. But most dangerous falls don't happen when you're walking in a straight line. They happen when you're caught off guard by a sideways trip or a sudden turn. Walking does very little to strengthen the crucial muscles on the sides of your hips and legs that are responsible for this lateral stability. Second, it's not effective resistance training. While walking uses your muscles, it doesn't provide enough resistance to effectively combat sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. To build and maintain lean muscle, which is your metabolic powerhouse and your body's armor, you need some form of resistance. Without it, your muscles will continue to slowly decline, even with a daily walk. And third, it neglects your upper body and core. Your independence isn't just about your legs. It's about your ability to push yourself up from a chair, carry your own groceries, and catch yourself if you stumble. These actions require a strong core and upper body, muscles that are largely ignored during a typical walk. The exercises we're about to show you are designed to fill in these critical gaps, creating a truly holistic and fall-proof foundation of strength. The 7 life-changing exercises. Please have a sturdy, armless chair ready. We will perform these movements with a focus on slow, controlled, and safe execution. Number 7. The foundation: seated foot pumps and ankle rotations. We begin from the ground up, with an exercise that is absolutely vital for your circulation. Your calf muscles are often called your second heart. When they contract, they squeeze the veins in your lower legs, pumping deoxygenated blood back up to your heart. When we sit for long periods, this calf pump is inactive, which can lead to blood pooling, swollen ankles, and an increased risk of blood clots. This exercise directly reactivates that pump. Here's how to do it. Sit tall at the edge of your chair with your feet flat on the floor. First, simply pump your feet as if you're pressing a gas pedal. Lift your toes up towards your shins, feeling a stretch in your calves, then point your toes down towards the floor, feeling your calves contract. Do this 20 times. Next, lift one foot slightly off the floor and perform slow, deliberate ankle circles. Do 10 circles in one direction and 10 in the other. Then, repeat with the other foot. This simple series lubricates the ankle joint, improves mobility, and sends a powerful stream of blood and oxygen through your entire lower body. Number 6. The posture corrector: wall push-ups. Next, we address upper body strength, which is crucial for everyday independence. Wall push-ups are a perfectly safe, joint-friendly way to strengthen your chest, shoulders, and triceps without ever having to get on the floor. These are the muscles you use to push open heavy doors, to lift yourself out of bed, and most critically, to push yourself up if you ever do have a fall. A strong upper body is a key component of self-reliance. This exercise also helps to open up the chest, which can counteract the slumped posture that often develops from years of sitting, allowing for deeper, more efficient breathing. Here's how to do it. Stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Place your palms flat on the wall, slightly wider than your shoulders. Keeping your back straight and your core engaged, slowly bend your elbows and lean your body in towards the wall until your nose is close to it. You should feel a stretch and engagement in your chest and shoulders. Now, powerfully, but with control, press back to the starting position. That is 1 repetition. Aim for a set of 8 to 12 repetitions. This is a safe and incredibly effective way to build the upper body strength you need for a confident and independent life. Number 5. The hip stabilizer, seated side leg lifts. This exercise is the direct antidote to one of the biggest limitations of walking. It strengthens the muscles on the sides of your hips, specifically the gluteus medius. These muscles are your primary lateral stabilizers, and they are what prevent you from falling over sideways. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that weakness in these hip abductor muscles was one of the strongest predictors of falls in older adults. Walking does very little to target these muscles, but this simple seated exercise does it perfectly. Here's how to do it. Sit tall in your chair, holding on to the sides for support. Keeping your knee bent at a 90-degree angle, slowly lift one leg out to the side, as if you are trying to touch a wall next to you. Only go as far as you can without leaning your torso. The movement should come from your hip. You should feel the muscles on the outside of your hip and glute engage. Hold for a count of 2, and then slowly return to the start. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions on each side. This movement is a game changer for building the side-to-side stability that walking misses. Number 4. The core protector, seated torso. Twists. All of your strength and stability originates from your core. A weak core is a direct pathway to lower back pain and an unstable gait. This gentle seated twist is a wonderfully safe way to awaken and strengthen your deep core muscles, particularly your obliques, without putting any strain on your back. A strong, responsive core acts like a natural corset, protecting your spine and providing a stable platform for all your movements. Here's how to do it. Sit at the edge of your chair with your feet firmly planted on the floor and your back straight. Cross your arms over your chest. Now, very slowly and with control, twist your entire torso to the left, leading with your chest and shoulders. Only go as far as is comfortable. Feel your core muscles engage to control the movement. Hold for a moment, then slowly untwist back to the center. Repeat on the right side. The key is to avoid using momentum. Aim for 8 to 10 slow, deliberate twists to each side. This movement is a powerful tool for building a strong, resilient core. Number 3. The heart health indicator, hand grip squeezes. This next exercise may seem surprisingly simple, but it is backed by profound science. A groundbreaking study published in The Lancet that followed over 140,000 people found that grip strength was a more accurate predictor of future heart attacks and strokes than even blood pressure. A weak grip is often an indicator of overall systemic weakness and poor vascular health. By strengthening your grip, you can actually improve your cardiovascular health. This exercise has been shown to help lower blood pressure by improving the function of your blood vessels. Here's how to do it. You can use a simple stress ball, a tennis ball, or even just make a tight fist. Squeeze the ball in your hand with about 30% of your maximal effort. It shouldn't be a strain. Hold this gentle squeeze for 2 minutes, rest for 1 minute, and then repeat with the other hand. Doing this simple protocol a few times a week can have a measurable impact on your blood pressure and overall heart health. Number 2. The sit to stand. If you could only do one exercise for the rest of your life, this should be it. The sit to stand is the single most important functional exercise for maintaining your independence. It trains the exact movement pattern you need to get out of a chair, off the toilet, and out of a car. It uses all the major muscles of your lower body, your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, in a coordinated, powerful way. Here's how to do it. Start by sitting at the very edge of a sturdy armless chair. Plant your feet firmly on the floor, about shoulder width apart. To start, you can use your hands. Place your hands on your thighs, lean your chest forward, and push through your heels to stand up straight. To sit back down, push your hips back first, and slowly lower yourself back to the chair with control. As you get stronger, the goal is to perform this movement without using your hands at all, by crossing your arms over your chest. Aim for a set of 8 to 10 repetitions. Mastering this movement is mastering your independence. Number 1, the calming finisher, diaphragmatic breathing. And finally, we arrive at our number 1 exercise. It is the most overlooked, yet it may be the most powerful for your overall health. Deep, diaphragmatic breathing. In our modern, stressed-out world, most of us breathe shallowly from our chest. This keeps our nervous system in a constant state of fight or flight. Deep belly breathing is the master switch that turns this off. It works by directly stimulating your vagus nerve, the main nerve of your parasympathetic or rest and digest system. When this nerve is stimulated, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your body releases anti-inflammatory signals. Deep nasal breathing also increases your body's production of nitric oxide, a gas molecule that relaxes your blood vessels, further improving circulation. Here's how to do it. Sit or lie down comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4, and focus on making the hand on your belly rise, while the hand on your chest stays relatively still. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, feeling your belly fall. Performing just 5 minutes of this deep, calming breathwork is a profound exercise for your heart, your brain, and your entire nervous system. So there you have it, 7 simple, powerful movements that, when done consistently, are far more effective than walking alone for building the holistic, full-body strength you need for a long, active, and independent life. Remember, this is not about pushing yourself to the limit. It is about the gentle daily practice of waking up your body and sending a powerful signal that you are committed to your own strength and vitality. As the old saying goes, an object in motion stays in motion. The power to protect your future is in these simple, daily choices. Thank you for taking this time for yourself today. If this video has empowered you, please hit that like button and subscribe to Senior Vitality Secrets for more life-saving strategies. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 exercises are you most excited to add to your daily routine? Share your plan in the comments below. Let's get moving together.